Hi there, Chris Kennedy-Sloane here, one of the business consultants at Vendavo. People often look only at the surface level impacts of a business project. They might say, we're changing the quoting process. This is going to affect sales, so let's engage the salespeople. I'd exhort the principle of going at least one step further and think about who your stakeholders are likely to complain to if things go wrong. They'll need to be informed as well, but also think laterally. So your customer service staff will be dealing with customers interacting with quotes generated by the new system. The finance team will have to draw financial quote information from the new quote system. What are their needs? If you build out a web of influence and understand which of those stakeholders are key, then you'll be in a much better place. You want to communicate as early and often as possible. And I would say use multiple methods of communication as well. So yes, of course, emails, but phone calls, face-to-face, and even informal updates. Keep your communication short and to the point. Be factual and honest about what you're going to do and what you do and do not know about potential impacts. And always under-promise and over-deliver. That means whether that's timescales, business impacts, revenue impacts, everything. Every type and level of stakeholder is going to have a preferred frequency and method or style of communication and engagement. I don't personally enjoy the concept of a standing meeting, but I do quite like what I call standing times, when it's easy for people to come together and discuss, when needed, problems with the project, but of course, they're fully optional. I think it's okay for someone not to want to engage, particularly if they're not in a critical role. Ask them for suggestions for an alternative. They're often so relieved to have an out from the project that they'll be really helpful. Listen to that feedback. Constructive criticism freely offered is quite rare. So, don't take it personally, and you'll often be surprised at how well received accepting and embracing that kind of feedback can be. If you spend some time with them to get them to the next level of their concerns and find out what the real root cause is, it's much easier to adjust, tack, and mitigate their concerns. Make sure to be asking things of your stakeholders frequently. Become the best person you know at minutes and actions as outcomes of those meetings. You quickly gain a reputation for being thoughtful, fastidious, and reliable. And in project management, that's key. In business, nothing is done in a vacuum. You need allies. And the stakeholders in the success of your project are perfect partners to help ensure that positive outcome.